Hello students, this is your Prakasham sir from Math Beyond Maths channel. Understand first, marks will follow. In our previous classes, that is previous chapters, we have seen numbers, patterns, coordinates and many interesting mathematical ideas in chapter number 1, orienting yourself, the use of coordinates. Today, we are going to start a brand new chapter called Introduction to Linear Polynomials. Before we understand what is a polynomial, we must first understand a very important idea called an algebraic expression. Let me take that. In the previous classes, we have studied x, y, z, a, b, c. These are all called variables. Then we studied 2x, 3x square, 5yz, 3z square, ya, like this and all. These are all called terms. Okay, in your class 7 or 8, you could have learned this and all. Then if the terms are combined together, that means 2x plus 3y, then it becomes an expression. That's all. So what is an algebraic expression? 2 or 3 terms combined together form an algebraic expression. Not only this one, algebraic expression has different forms. 3x square plus 5x plus 7. This is also an algebraic expression. 7x power 4 plus 5x cube. This goes on like that. This is also an algebraic expression. So now in this introduction to linear polynomials, we are going to see the different types of those things. Let me explain algebraic expression through an example. Okay, let the cost of one pen equal to rupees 10. Okay, what is the cost of 5 pens? 5 pens will be rupees 50. That's automatically known. Rupees 50 is 5 pens. Next one, suppose there are x pens like algebra. What you are using in algebraic expression, there are x pens. What is that x? X pens means, what is the meaning of x pens? X means unknown. It may be 4, it may be 5, it may be 1, it may be 20. That means the answer is going to be 10x. That means how the total cost how you are going to get is 10 into 10 rupees into 2 pence means 20 rupees. 17 pence means 170 rupees. Like that it goes on. This is the simplest form of algebraic expression. Now in this I have taken this expression 2x plus 3. This is one algebraic expression. In this, two terms are there. There are two terms in this one. What are the terms means? Namely, the terms are 2x and 3. There are two terms given by a symbol add. It may be addition, subtraction. Multiplication means it is not applicable. Why? Because 2x into 3, it will become 6x. But 6x will become automatically a one term algebraic expression. One term, it will become only one term, so it is not product, it won't come. Division also one term only. 2x by 3 means it will be one term only. So an algebraic expression will contain one term, also an algebraic expression only, but the number of terms in that one, how you are going to say means 2x plus 3 plus 5, that is okay. 2x into 5, this is not okay. This is correct, incorrect, and this is correct. Okay. Now in this one, 2x and 6x like this and all I wrote. So now 6x is a term. 6x is a term. In this, 6 is the constant. 6 is the constant and x is the variable. And totally together it is 6x is a term. Okay, are you able to understand, my dear students? So 6x, if you take 6 is a constant, x is a variable, and 6x together it is a term. Consider this expression 3x plus 7. This is an algebraic expression. In this is a term and 7 is a term. So there are two terms, namely 3x and 7. Okay, in 3x itself, there is a constant and a variable. Okay, constant and variable. Also, 7 is a constant. But in this, one more thing you can write coefficient. So, coefficient of 3x is 3. That means the constant term, constant number associated with that variable is called the coefficient. So in 6x square, the coefficient is 6. In 7x cube, the coefficient is 7. Like this, it goes on. Now, what is meant by coefficient? The term that is constant associated with the variable. But this is a constant term. In 3x plus 7, this first term made up of constant and variable. This second term only a constant is there, but here also something is included, 7 into x power 0. X power 0 is nothing but 1. So that is understood. Hello students, let me explain this algebraic expression through an example given in your textbook. Student Raju went to a shop to buy pens and pencils. The shopkeeper says red boxes sealed. Red box contains 4 pens and blue box contains 5 pencils. Suppose if he buys one box, he will get 4 pens. If he buys 2 boxes, he will get 8 pens. Like that, he goes on. Suppose he says x boxes. What is that x? Unknown value. Okay, that will be 4x only. This is 4 into 1. This is 4 into 2. And then x boxes means x may be 1, x may be 2, x may be 3, like that. In the same manner, suppose he buys one pencil box, he will get 5 pencils, and 2 pencil box means he will get 10 pencils, and y pencil boxes means he will get 5y pencils. The total pencils will be 5y and pens will be 4x. How much is going to buy in total? Pens and pencils together is going to buy 4x plus 5y. This is the starting point of the algebraic expression. How you are framing an expression. If there are unknown, okay, in a bag there are unknown kg of tomato or something, then cost, you know what is that? Cost is 150 rupees per kg. If you know, then after weighing how much it comes, still that what you will say 50x. 50 into x means if it x comes, that means number of kilograms of tomato or onion or something, it comes 23, 24, then 50 into 23, 50 into 24, like that you will do. That is this algebraic expression. Let us go to the next concept. Suppose the shopkeeper tells him if he buys this many, he is going to give 3 pence extra. Only 3 pens or pencils. So what this expression will become then? Why I am giving again this one means to make it a proper equation. That means this will become 4x plus 5y plus 3. It may be pen or it may be a pencil, but one thing is going to give 3 pens. Imagine 3 pens. If he buy this many, he is going to get 3 more extra. That means okay, let him say you may choose 3 pens or 3 pencils, like that, because both the cost more or less nearly same. One is 4 rupees, one is 40 rupees, means there is no chance they won't give that less, only they will give us the free naturally. Okay, that, but what they're asking, you have to answer. Take it. We'll go to next concept. Let me take one more example. There is a beautiful rectangular garden. The garden is like this. Rectangular garden means what the measurements it will have? It will be having length and breadth. Okay, length and breadth. Now, some That means if length is denoted by x, we don't know how much length is. Now we don't know. Sometimes they may give length equal to 5 meters, 10 meters, 100 meters, 2 kilometers. Like that, they may give rectangular garden, kilometer level and all, it won't come. So according to that one, they will give length and breadth equal to y. Okay, so we are going to use two variables for length x and for breadth equal to y. Now we can use the formula. This is how the formulas came. Perimeter equal to, what is the perimeter? 2 into x plus y, because formula is 2 into L plus B only, but here L is x, length we denote by x, and y means the formula changes to 2 into x plus y. The area will become automatically, what is that? X into y, that's all. So when variable changes, the formula also changes. So normally they denote L equal to length and B equal to breadth. Now here if you take this one, no, in this formula three things are there. What are the three things? Three variables you can say. X is length, y is breadth, and area, that is also one variable, because depending upon this measurements, this value also, that's why we will write as a equal to x into y. Why? This is also a variable only. So if x increases or y decreases or increases, this value will increase or decrease. That is the beautifulness of the algebraic expression. Suppose someone wants to fence this garden, but the length is okay, length breadth we don't know, no, but 1 meter equal to 1 meter cost, 1 meter equal to 100 rupees, cost of 1 meter. Then how you will calculate, how much thing is needed? Now we can calculate like this: 2 into L plus B, or for length alone you want to calculate 2L into 100 rupees, 2 length, and 2 breadth into 100, or on the whole you can multiply by 100 also. What the value we are getting this one, with that you can multiply 100 rupees, then you will get the total. So the perimeter you are getting 50 meters into 100, 5,000 rupees. That is the cost of fencing this rectangular land. This is the book sum, no? This goes on like this. There is the wooden, okay, they are going to go put the wooden fencing, and inside that, for that one cast and seats, they are going to sow the seeds in that garden, in this area they are going to sow the seeds. For that one cast is there. So totally you can write like this also. What you can write now? Okay, what is that? 2L plus 2B plus, suppose they are going to sow, that cost will be just seeds only, no cost, seeds are labor, that is 150 or 100 something, that's all. So 2 length plus 2 breadth plus how much? 50. That totally how much it is going to be. So length into breadth, how much area they are going to, how much area they are going to give, just 50 it is not. So 50 rupees per square meter means then will come LB. But simply if they say 50 rupees, on the whole the seats are 50 rupees means then you will write just 2L plus 2B plus 50. But if they say per square meter it is 50 rupees means you have to multiply into LB there also, because area should be multiplied here. That's all. So this and all we will see in the forthcoming videos very clearly one by one. Now my dear students, in this video what are the things we have seen? A constant, variable, term, expression, and one example of pen, pencil, and what will be the total cost of pen and pencils. Next one we have seen this example, form, fencing the form when length and breadth were given, length, breadth, and also for showing the seats also. All those things involves the algebraic expression. Here we are considering x and y. Sometimes you'll consider z, a, b, c, any variable you can consider. Sometimes you will use LB because length equal to L, breadth equal to B in formulas and all. Suppose area of the square, A square, why A into A, like that the formulas are developed based on this algebraic expression only. You know the familiar formula, A plus B whole square equal to A square plus B square plus 2A. Okay, we have seen so many things now. Now, let me give an example. 2x plus 5y plus 7. Can you identify the terms, constants, variables in this one? So, three things I want. Terms. Okay, how many variables are there? This is enough variable. And constant. The third one is constant. You write this alone, you write in the comment section. So today we learned algebraic expression, terms, variables, coefficients, constants, these questions, all those things through real, that too these are all real life examples. So in the next video we'll move on to one step further and understand what is a polynomial. The chapter name is polynomial, no? So we are going to understand what is a polynomial. What is one variable polynomial? Here two variables I am using, x and y. That next one we are going to see what is a polynomial and also what is a one variable polynomial. So see you in the next video. Until then, bye from your Pragasam sir. Have a nice day.